Hi, my name is Petronila. Welcome to my channel. I am an immigrant to the United States, and that's the reason I'm here today to talk to my fellow immigrants, especially people who have just relocated to the United States. So I'm sure somehow you feel lost. You might feel disillusioned. Just know you're not alone. You may have difficulties, finding your way around. Where do I start? Everything seems unfamiliar. The streets, the rules, the traffic, everything is just different from what you're used to. And most importantly, finding out how you're going to navigate your life, how you're going to start off in order to recover the life you've been living or do even better. So you may have difficulties deciding what to do next or where to start. Do you start by looking for work? Do you start by looking for school where you can go back to study? There is a lot you can do once you have landed in the United States. Firstly, if you want to go back to school or look for a job, the one thing you want to make sure you have is a work permit. So if you don't have a work permit, you don't have legal enough status for you to get a job or to get even to, get any kind of work to help you get experience here. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you have your work permit or you have your legal documents that can help you acquire this status. The next thing to do is have your academic or professional documents evaluated. We have many qualified evaluators who are recommended by various institutions or various employers or schools that you can navigate. For example, when I got here, the first thing I did was give my academic certificates and professional paperwork to various organizations that evaluated for me so that I could get an equivalent of what I had from my country in the terms of the United States. For example, my bachelor's degree was evaluated and I was given an equivalent from here in the United States. Also, my master's degree was evaluated and they gave me an equivalent. So all they need to do is look at what, the school work you have done and then give it credibility depending on what is done in the United States. Then they will give you your degree that matches or whatever other level that matches what is offered in the United States. I, for example, use World Education Services or WES in short. I used ACAE, ACEI, and I've used a few other resources too. So that is one thing you need to do. I did mention earlier that you may be feeling confused. Let me tell you what the kind of confusion I had when I got to the United States. So I was a teacher back in my country, and when I got here in the United States, I wasn't sure whether teaching is what I wanted to do or get a change because I had taught for quite a few years. So I actually felt like I needed a change to do something different. So I did change. I taught for a few years, yes, and from there I decided to start taking my prerequisites little by little and ended up in the nursing field. Right now I am in my nurse practitioner program in the last leg of the same, and I am loving nursing too. So both teaching and nursing are fulfilling, they are interesting, they are good to pursue, but where do you start as an immigrant? This is the big question because many people don't have answers to that, and I found it a bit difficult. People did offer information, but I still felt like there's a lot that was lacking to help me make a good decision. So I'll just give guidelines in my next video of how as a teacher you can begin, how as a nurse you can begin, or where to even begin in the first place. So thank you for being with me today and for listening to all my information. If it helps you in any way, don't forget to like and also subscribe so that you don't miss my next video on the few areas that I have highlighted. Thank you and have a good day.